We don't need sympathy, all we need is a little bit of cooperation.
You know, this is not something unfortunate, but this is just lack of opportunity.
I had an interest to make a difference. I wanted to find a path that would keep me unique, distinct from others.
I should say that it's an eye-opener for those who have eyes but often unable to see.
I didn't use any quota for that visually impaired students. So even in entrance for MPhil, I came through in general thing.
The moment I entered into this university, they have arranged for these softwares, all these JAWS and open book softwares. It helps the visually challenged students to read and to access all the resources in our library.
December 3rd happens to be this day, and a couple of days back actually our faculty who are visually challenged, I was chatting with them in the night, around 7:38. They come regularly to the library to use all these resources. So when they came and I was discussing, and I said I have been wanting to showcase your skills to all the rest of the students, and that time Dr. Dastagir actually suggested to me that why not you have it on December 3rd, ma'am. It's just 4 days it's going to be. And you can do something like that. So that gave me an idea that why not we do it on a day so that it will be important, it will be looked up and recognized.
Good morning to one and all. And now I've been taking 4 variety of tasks to explain you how we are accessing the e-resources and the library resources that are exclusively subscribed by our university. And before that, I will be briefing about what is a computer. What is a computer for me? For me, computer is nothing but the usual computer, the ordinary computer, minus mouse and minus monitor. So one input device cannot be used, mouse, and one output device cannot be used, that is monitor. So what we will be doing is, in the series of presentations, not to put you in amusement or astonishment, but to make you understand how we compensate the minusing of this monitor and mouse. This will be our task. I am inside our library portal, inside our university homepage. So now this screen reading software will be doing is, you will be having mouse and you can point on the particular link and you can just click it. What I will be doing is, this software, this screen reading software will be giving a list of links that are available on a web page. So I can select the link. Now I have entered into our library homepage. Now I have to go to the digital books for accessing any book, any journal or any e-resource. Now I will be going into the Cambridge History. Now I have to access a book. For that book on Arabic literature. Downloading is also in the same manner, but within this I have to give a search and find out the particular chapter and just have to click on the download link. So now I will be showing how to scan a book. These are all the electronic resources we have. So once I place the particular page, it will scan the entire page. Now I am placing this particular page on the scanner and giving a key for scanning. I am saving the page. So the download is complete now. Since it is a scanned image, I cannot open with this software. It is scanning page by page, and it can. The one specialty of this kind of software is it can scan the documents even within the even in the E format, so that we can have access to the scanned images also.
I want to thank my guide, Dr. A.A. Gunsetter.
So this is the acknowledgement, this is being read. So in this manner, the entire project can be read. These are all the tasks I wanted to show.
Now we would have Karpurali. She is also a PhD scholar of English literature. She would demonstrate how we could access an electronic journal chapter through our library portal, and she would also show how you can access a newspaper online. And finally, she would also demonstrate how she accesses her email, Gmail.
In this, either you can go by publisher list or by subject list. And I would like to go by publisher list. It presents a list of publishers. I am selecting. I am now going to show you my email, how I am going to access it.
We are so happy that when you use such resources that we are procuring for you, we really feel elated that it's being put to use. Thank you so much. And the next in order is the other young lady, Vijeta. She's also doing PhD in our institution in Politics and International Studies. She would demonstrate a PowerPoint presentation where she would show what are all the gadgets that we have for the visually impaired. And I'm sure each one of these gadgets we are going to procure for our center.
Good evening to all of you. Few devices which I find were very useful for all the blind students and scholars, readers. So I have just collected few things and I would like to show you. This is a voice stick. You see a stick kind of structure there with the earphones. This is a portable scanning and reading device. As you run it on the book, it just scans it through this OCR, which is optimal. The next slide you see is Eclipse scanning and reading device. It also has MP3 player. It scans and reads everything aloud. The features of the Eclipse scanning and reading device. It helps us to convert the files into DAISY books, DAISY talking books. All these instruments are really helping the visually challenged people to compete with the people with the normal world, and it's only through these equipments and softwares and devices that we are sitting here right now. Otherwise, if it was not there, and I cannot imagine where would we all be. So I really thank you to science for all these experiments and
opportunities are given at the right time, it's magical.
I have no restrictions, I have no barriers moving around the university.
I feel very comfortable and independent here, and it's really it was really a challenge for me to come out of this is the first time I'm coming and staying in hostel, so it is really a challenge for me, and this university made me to realize like how independent I can be. So I would like to thank them. Thank you.
If you try to be independent and try to do things on your own, that gives you a kind of freedom, and that brings a kind of maturity in you, in your behavior, the way you think. So I would like to tell all my friends who are disabled to not to give up, and to stand and face the challenges which is coming their way. And that's how the life is adventurous, right? And so it's never run away from problems. I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Oh, this person didn't talk to me properly. Oh, this person, that person didn't talk to me properly. Doesn't matter. Go on. It's your life. You have to make it.